You just throw the batches in the gravel.
Alright, now I'm supposed to like take it and dump it on, right?
No,
like that?
you need to pump it next. You don't want to pump it full all the way right at the beginning because then it lights too. It doesn't. It lights better if you don't.
Where's Sean?
Okay, the next guy can do it if they want. Thanks, you need to watch this. Okay, it's Kyler's turn. Kyler, you light it.
So you can practically just pump this forever, right? Because the gas.
It will get tough to pump. If it doesn't change, if it doesn't change, you may not have it open, and you're just pumping without it being open. Did you pump it enough?
Yeah.
No, I was talking to Sean. I don't think you have yours open. Did you reopen it?
The valve?
This one.
Yeah.
Just turn it a couple more times because it doesn't appear to be getting. Mitchell, you can turn yours off because the next guy that uses that won't burn himself. That's bad. You successfully completed the task.
Oh, there we go.
You pump another 25 once you lift?
Yeah.
Before you shut that off, let me try something here. I don't know if you hit it all the way open. You should feel some resistance when you pump.
Yeah, I was feeling some. It was just like that.
And partway through the trip, you might need to put a little vegetable oil in this track here. Or in this thing. Okay. The stoves, some characteristics of the stove that you'll learn when you start using them is that initially they will come up with a brown or a yellow flame or an orange flame as opposed to blue. You want to get it to blue flame, and what assists that is that this thing gets hot here and it helps it turn to gas faster.
Okay.
So sometimes it takes a minute or two to get up to the right temperature that it's turning into gas.
There you go. There you go.
Okay, now pump it some more.
Open it up some more.
Oop, you lost it.
Lost your pressure.
That's that much bigger. Has like a stand. That has a bump.
This one has a stand too.
No, like it has a stand with a pot on.
Oh.
You get a full stroke out of that, Alex. You'll save yourself a lot of hassle later.
It's much nicer than I should just steal the stand. Stick it in the pack.
Maybe.
Personal. I'll carry half a pound. Not to be burned later.
Okay. As with your stove at home, this adjusts the temperature. If you want a low simmer, obviously it goes down to low simmer, etc., etc. Now, some issues to help you save and conserve fuel. When you put this on, it's good to have it in the center, but it's also good to be shielded a little bit. So if there's a fire pit around the area, you may want to put it closer so the wind blocks the wind from blowing. Because if this is blowing, if there's wind blowing across this and the heat's going to kind of come up like this off to the side as opposed to straight up, then that's a problem.
So like if we had some nice big flat rocks, just kind of stack them.
Open up
Well,
all
you
the
don't
way.
want to. You don't.
Turn this up all the way.
You just don't want it to be out in the open.
There you go.
The other thing is, a lid on the top of this saves a lot of gas. And you'll get the large fry pan, and you just put that on top and that heats it up. The other thing to conserve fuel is don't overboil it. And what I mean by that is, if you're eating dinner and you're cooking boiling water for dishes, Actually, you usually boil water before dinner. It's odd, but you wash your dishes before you eat, not after you eat. It's different. Okay.
Special.
But you don't want to just let the water go off and waste away. You know, keep boiling when it's already done because you're only heating unneeded water or using unneeded water. Any questions about stoves?
Nope.
Who's going to have the first burn? Okay. Just release the pressure on yours because then we'll just let the next crew start from scratch.
Do you want to say anything about
The other one, Alex.
altitude?
It goes up. Okay, stoves will
Oh,
act a
okay.
little bit differently in altitude, and as you get higher, it may take longer for the stoves to warm up. And also, don't be surprised if all of a sudden it starts puffing a big cherry ball of yellow flame. That's not uncommon at higher altitudes. That's because the liquid isn't turning to a gas fast enough. Once it gets going, you can keep it on low until it gets heated up enough that it converts that and then turn it up then. You may not want to turn it up full blast right away from the beginning. And this is all good. Were you the first one, Alex?
No.
You jumped, Alex. I'm not so sure. We got it on film, you know. Any questions? Okay. To give you an idea what this is like, this requires, what does it say? 2 cups of boiling water for this. Okay.
That's not that bad.
But don't forget you're doing 5 of these. So that's 10 cups of water. Plus you're going to have some type of vegetable probably, and then you're going to have some type of something else. You might have hot chocolate. So to have a pot of water this big to boil won't be uncommon.
So would it mix right in the bag?
These two, I don't ever like them that way. Because you never get the corners. And it always ends with a powdery delight.
Like cereal.
Okay, so you'll usually, because you're in a crew, if you were doing it just by yourself and you were backpacking on your own, you would probably just open the bag and do it that way. But since you're doing 4 or 5 of them, you would just do it in the pot.
Does water boil easier or harder at altitude?
Easier
You
because
think?
there's less pressure for the bubbles.
No, less pressure. You want more pressure because that holds the molecules closer together.
So what does it boil quicker at?
Because that's why you put like the pressure lid on the. It boils quicker at lower altitude. So it's slow. It takes longer at higher altitude.
Great.
No, because it isn't.
No,
I thought it
I
wasn't.
learned
It's
in
not.
chemistry this year. It's at
It's
higher
not
altitude.
it's not as hot when it boils at higher altitude. That's fine.
Yeah.
Thus, it takes
Okay.
less time.
Oh, no, I
Alex,
like
you're the
chemistry.
deciding factor here. Just pick one.
Takes less time.
I don't remember. I think isn't it longer, Mark?
Takes longer.
It's it'll boil quicker at altitude at a lower temperature. The reason you use the pressure cooker is so that you're at higher pressure and so that the temperature will go up. So a lot of times you wind up having to cook it a little bit longer at altitude.
And usually it'll say that on here at high altitude, add 1 minute or 3 minutes.
It does.
I was still wait. Hang on.
You were right when you say about the less pressure.
Oh,
less
okay. Because I was like, wait, did the question change or something?
But he had the right idea in regard to pressure cooking.
Oh, this has an oxygen absorber, contains powdered iron oxide to ensure product freshness.
So you add that. So you
Huh?
taste. Wait, so you add that to your stew to make it taste better.
It's like salt and pepper and onion.
Taking.
Any questions? Are we ready to switch?
I think so.
They're coming out.